Jackson with us. Coach, as always, we sincerely appreciate your time for jumping on this call. If you could please start us out with an opening statement recapping your team's most recent outing versus Florida Memorial.
No, we were excited to be at home playing Florida Memorial. Got an opportunity to get a win. Our guys are excited to host another game here at home.
So appreciate those opening comments, Coach. First question goes to Dr. Cavill.
Kenyatta Cavill, Dr. Cavill's inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Good morning, Coach Jackson. How's it going?
Good. Good morning to you.
I want to talk about Miles Crowley and your offense. Been extremely efficient throughout the year, really, but particularly in this last home game, 14-27, 220, 3 touchdowns, as you know. Is he matriculating in your offense as you would expect them at this time of the year?
No, he is. There's no question he is. But still, he's got to continue to grow week in and week out. He's going to face different defenses as we take this journey during the season. There are some balls I'm sure he would love to have had back this past week, but he's going to continue to grow and continue to get better.
Follow-up question is about the next matchup. Get into conference play with Texas Southern coming here. They played 2 quarterbacks this year. Talk a little bit about in terms of your defense, although this past game they would be able to get some takeaways, key, but it seems like they've been able to, the run has been something that may concern you. How do you look at that in terms of this phase with Texas Southern University?
No, absolutely. It's concerned me. We need to continue to get better in that area. We got to make sure we handle the run better. Gap control is obviously going to be really important when you play Texas Southern. They have quarterbacks that can run the ball. They have really good running backs that can run the football. So we're going to have to really do a great job this week in practice of focusing on that. We're going to have to gang tackle the ball and do a little bit better job of getting that yardage protection down.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck this weekend. Look forward to the matchup.
Thank you.
Next question goes to James Hill.
Hey, I hope you and everyone at Grambling State University are well, Coach. Talk about Mr. Williams. He was able to go up and get a few 3 receptions, 103 yards, and 1 touchdown.
No, it's exciting to see some of our young players starting to emerge. You know, Tylen Williams is a very talented young kid out of Zachary, high school. Did a great job for us this past week. Made some tremendous plays. We've been waiting on that, and it's starting to show itself. Him and Javon Robinson, they've been 2 guys that have been really good players, very good young players. They're freshmen, and they're new to our system, but they've really done a good job of, in matriculating themselves into the culture and understanding what we're asking of them, and they've been making plays for us.
Coach, how the West was won. SWAC West matchup. 2 teams will be fighting. All the teams will be playing hard this weekend, but talk about your opportunity coming up.
Oh, absolutely. This gets us off, conference play on the right foot. We're here at home. We need to, take care of business here at home and start the opening conference the right way. Obviously our aspirations is to win the West. So this is how it starts right here. We got to go protect our home, do a great job of playing football, get better this week in all phases of our football team, and go get a win.
Have a great week, Coach Jackson.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Dr. Prince.
Good morning, Coach. How are you today, sir?
Doing great.
All right. Well, congratulations on your home win. And it's always good to get that first home win. And as you were just talking about how the West was won, and we know that the skill possessions or positions are always the ones that are focused on. But these games, as you know, are won in the trenches. And how do you like your O-line matchup against Texas Southern D-line and vice versa?
I like our offensive line. I like what we're doing. I like, it's exactly where we are right now. I think we have a good group of guys who are starting to gel. It's going in game number 4. So I think those guys kind of know each other a little bit better. But I kind of like this matchup. But again, we're going to play against a very, very, very talented Texas Southern team, and we've seen some good teams already. So we won't be surprised by their skill and their athleticism.
Okay, Coach. Well, good luck to you on this week, sir.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Jay Keith.
Hey, Coach. How are you this morning?
Doing well.
Hey, where do you think you guys are at as far as your expectations in year 2 of your progression and changing the culture we talked about last year?
I think the culture is definitely changing. I think the expectation of winning is there. I think our guys understand that the work has to be put in and week out. And I think we're starting to hit our stride. You know, we got to go win this West division is what we need to do, but you can only do that if you start winning these games one at a time. And we need to go win at home this week against Texas Southern.
And do you like the consistency of your team and the effort they give in the last 4 weeks or 3 weeks so far?
Oh, absolutely. I love the effort of our football team. I like the focus of our football team. Wish we had a couple more wins under our belt, but we'll take where we are, and we gotta make hay from here.
Thank you, Coach.
Currently taking questions for Coach Jackson with Grambling State. Next question goes to Perry Daniels.
Coach Jackson, you talked about your young man from Zachary High School. Can you talk about your recruitment strategy and the state of Louisiana and the amount of talent that comes out of those high schools?
Well, as you know, there's a ton of talent in this area. We're trying to do a great job of keeping the talent home. I think it's important for our program. We're going to do everything we can to put a lock around a bunch of fences that are around here and see if we can get these young men to stay here and come to Grambling State University. But obviously, as you know, in this state, there's some other universities as well. We have great respect for those schools. But boy, we're looking for a certain type of player to come here and be a G-man. We have a profile of the players that we're looking for to fit our offense, defense, and special team schemes. And if guys have that character that we're looking for, boy, we're going to go after them as hard as we can. So I feel good about what we've done thus far. I think we got to continue to be better in that area because we know that's the lifeblood of our program is recruiting. And we got to continue to do a great job that way. And I think we will.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.